What's up, my peeps? That's it.
That's what you got?
Yep.
My peeps?
Yep.
What's up, my peeps?
Yep.
Yeah?
That's it.
Alright. Hey, hello people. I am Olaf the Bard. YouTube, I'm hoping, in the description.
Yeah, if I figure out how to do that.
So yeah, we're playing Sound of Drop Fall into Poison, a visual novel game that is kind of like a mystery adventure horror, I guess.
Adventure horror?
Adventure horror, yeah.
Yeah.
Viewer discretion advised. Very gory.
Oh well.
And yeah, let's jump into it. I wonder if that's getting picked up on the mic.
That'd be hilarious.
That's gonna be so bad. Everyone's gonna be so mad about it. Oh, I can't even read that with the mic. Alright, so do you want the main character?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll take the narrator. Before she realized it, the girl was standing before an imposing door. The girl occasionally came to a Manton aquarium alone. She watched the manta rays, she watched the jellyfish, and finally she decided it was time to go home. Where is this? She had her doubts, but there should be nothing else there except for the aquarium. She assured herself that she had probably wandered off onto a side path. The door before her had a large padlock hanging from it. Can't you see it right there on the screen? Just as she had heard, it was unlocked and merely dangling there. Gulp. The girl drew a breath. Being locked would usually mean that it was a place she shouldn't enter. Being open just meant that a staff member had forgotten to lock it, so going in was out of the question. Her curiosity piqued. She was past the point of persuasion. Her imagination ran wild, and her mind raced at the prospect of what might lie beyond the door. Just for a little bit.
Slow the game down just a little bit.
Turns out this girl is Monto. She opened the door and saw lots of glass tanks. As you can see on the screen, all of the glass tanks.
Yeah.
Several types of fish hailing from the deep seas, from football fish and oarfish to pelican eels and barrel eyes were swimming about. Football fish?
I know, what's a football fish?
It's just a fish restaurant going, Omaha! Why isn't this an exhibit? She thought it over, wondering why this would be closed off. Take two. She thought it over, wondering why this would be in a closed-off area. Behind her, the door shut on its own. The girl spaced out, staring at the deep-sea fish swimming about. They would leap from the tank and swim in midair. Midair. Not in water.
Oh.
Yeah. These are like ghost fish or something.
Good.
The entirety of the room was the fish and their ocean. Though it was an unnatural occurrence, the girl treated it as quite normal.
Yeah, you know.
What?
I find a room full of floating fish and I just say, oh, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I guess air is water now, and I can breathe. Wasn't there originally deep-sea fish? Take two. Wasn't... Rain, damn it. Wasn't there originally a deep-sea fish booth that was shut down?
Yeah, they call it tater salad.
Are you wrong? Tater salad, white. So when you see this screen, you know shit's going down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Majin Buu thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, to be honest with you, it kind of looks like we're in a womb. She suddenly remembered, at that moment, her surroundings were dyed a deep red. The water in the tanks, the fluorescent light, all of it was red. The girl's vision had also become red. When she opened her eyes, the girl was back in her own room. It was well into the night. She couldn't remember how she had gotten home after all of that. But, more importantly, she had a bad feeling about something else. It isn't red here.
Wow, that's racist.
She became aware of how hard it suddenly was to breathe. No matter how hard she gasped, she was unable to get oxygen into her body. Like the fish who couldn't breathe anywhere but in the water, she couldn't breathe unless she was inside that red color. Does that make sense? She was convinced. On impulse, she threw open the window, leaned out, and thrust a hand outside. She couldn't inhale the wind flooding her room. She could only smell its milky, unpleasant scent.
Wait, what?
More.
Milky?
I don't know, maybe it's a dairy.
Yeah.
What are you judging for? At that moment, the girl's body was tossed into the air. For just a second, her body seemed to float like a fish in the sea. Her room was on the 12th floor of her apartment building. In her fading consciousness, okay, maybe not a dairy then. In her fading consciousness, the girl watched her blood flow endlessly from her body. It's red.
Whoa.
Only then could she breathe. Now everything would be fine. The girl smiled. The full moon in the night sky smiled too. That's some fucking Legend of Zelda shit right there.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. End of prologue. Oh,
What's happening?
looks like drops of water. Drip, drip.
Oh, yeah.
They call that onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Or if you're not, if you have a decent accent, it's ontomontopia.
Yeah,
That's not
lay.
true. I don't think that's true. I don't actually know how to spell that.
Lay.
The sound of falling drops. The moon was concealed behind the clouds, and all of the lights in the town were covered in water. The sound of it, the only thing left to resonate. Whoa. Run on
The
sentences?
sound of silence, man.
Okay, the moon was concealed behind the clouds, and all of the lights in the town were covered in water, comma, the sound of it, the only thing left. Okay, never mind, I just
There
suck at
should be a
reading.
period there.
No, there shouldn't be. I just suck at reading.
Grammar Nazis.
She couldn't tell whether it was hot or cold, merely that the humid air was encircling her. Drip.
Oh my Lanta.
Drip.
It looks really odd. Just drip, drip.
Wherever they were falling to, wherever they were coming from, the drops just continued to trickle out.
I thought that said tickle out.
We about to tickle? That single drop. I stopped it with both hands. It was a Pokemon gym badge. I was on my way to the Pokemon League. Oh shit.
Squirtle, go.
The sound of that solitary red drop.
Sounds like a really bad song.
Not just red. Red.
Red. Oh, the screen's red. We killed it.
Red redemption.
We killed the computer. It went red.
Apparently this game takes up a lot of resources because my fan keeps going ham.
It's going ham and cheese. What the Kappa?
It's a classroom.
Oh my god, dude. What is happening? Oh.
Boobs! Alright,
Anime
so
titties.
this is you. This is the main character. This is your best friend.
Anime titties.
Anime titties.
Gotcha.
Or at least there's an urban legend that goes like that.
Oh my god, Becky, you're so right.
This is you.
Oh. Talking about Man-Tin Aquarium again. That's your new thing, isn't it? Why'd you get all low?
She sat down, obviously.
Why is she standing up as tall as her sitting down?
No, she was already sitting. That's why she was taller.
Oh, it looks like they're standing. I don't...
Brennan, like, do you understand how expensive it is to ask for a drawing of people sitting?
Pretty expensive.
While stuffing her lunch into her mouth, Tomogawa Himeno spoke, her eyes sparkling. I had no idea which point the story got her so excited. Oh, this is supposed to be the main character talking in her mind. Rip.
Oh.
That's right. Isn't this the scariest part? That girl jumped to her death smiling after coming back from Man-Tin Aquarium. It's pretty bad.
That's all the red she was seeing, dude?
That's all the red she was
Just straight
seeing.
up splatted on
Just
ground?
fucking street splat.
Yeah, you don't seem the least bit scared, Himeno.
That's not true. I've got chills running down my spine.
Someone who's got chills running down her spine wouldn't be eating a pastry so cheerfully.
Nom 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 nom. The fuck was
Did
that?
she just boob bump her?
Wait. Oh, you're supposed to finish.
And hey, that's my meatball.
It's a spicy meatball. During a break in conversation, Himeno stole a side dish from my boxed lunch. It's minced meat from growing calves and little piglets. It's the best.
You're slaughtering babies? Oh, no. Why do you have to put it like that? Jeez. Why'd you have to make me lose my appetite? I'll give you the rest of it.
Alright, I'll take it.
Nipa.
Himeno takes the rest of the meatballs from my lunch. With amazing rhythm.
Rhyme and rhythm?
No rhyme, just amazing rhythm.
Oh. The reason that Kobe.
Nakanobe.
The reason that Nakanobe, Mayumi, lost my appetite wasn't because Himeno's story scared me. I can't see these words.
Your Japanese pronunciation is on point. I want you to know.
Manson Aquarium and I are connected in a way that I'd rather not think about. Of course, Himeno has no idea about that connection. If she knew, she'd never mention Manson Aquarium around me again. At the same time, I've been afraid that this thing might cause Himeno to stop talking to me.
You keep changing her name every time you say it.
I don't know how to say that.
Himeno.
Himeno is pretty much my only friend. Yeah, same. It isn't that I haven't talked to anyone since entering junior high. Just that the only person I can actually call a friend is Himeno. Is that me?
That's you, yeah, you're Mayumi.
Yeah, alright, Kobe. Seriously, I think this whole Manton Aquarium rumor obsession is getting to be a bit much.
Maybe. There's so many rumors, though. Like, that there's a man's ghost in the tanks, that the deep-sea fish booth is only open on a full moon, that the water, not weather, changes into blood, or that you can hear crying from behind the tanks. Oh, that earlier one goes with this one, also.
Yas. No, that's fine. You don't need to say anymore. I say, firmly, causing him to make a sour face.
Take two.
Himeno. Soon after, Himeno changes the subject. First to a TV drama that aired the night before. Then to some cute fake nails with cats on them she found in a magazine. So cute.
And then she drinks her Starbucks.
She then talks about a classmate. Take two. She then talks about a classmate who was dating a boy from a nearby private school. Alighting on one subject before quickly changing to the next. Normally, the subject of Manton Aquarium shouldn't have popped up again.
Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about earlier.
These nuts.
Got him.
Huh, what exactly were we talking about?
Manton Aquarium. I looked into it, and this Sunday will be a full moon.
Huh?
Nani?
That was all I could say. The rest of my words unable to come out.
So we should go and see if the rumors are true or not.
But...
I know you aren't interested in stuff like urban legends, Mayu, but next week we'll start preparing for the end of the semester, and I won't be able to hang out with you. Lately we haven't gone anywhere together, have we?
If the full moon was next Sunday, I'm sure Himeno wouldn't have said anything. But I suspect because it happens to be this Sunday, and next week happens to be our exams, she's chosen Manton Aquarium. I know that I'm not hiding my confusion or my hesitation very well. Even so, Himeno turns her carefree grin my way.
Since it's an aquarium, even if the rumors aren't true, we can still have fun, right?
Yas, bitch. Well,
Yes,
that's true.
bitch, yes.
Usually, anywhere I go with Himeno, I have fun. Whether or not we'd have fun was not what I was worried about.
By the way, Mayu, in the east building of Manton Aquarium, they have Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs!
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Haagen-Dazs. Does Das have a T in it?
Huh?
Does Das have a T in it?
I don't know.
Maybe that's just to avoid copyright?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I was just thinking a Speedy whenever you kept yelling that.
It's an ice cream brand.
Oh.
Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah. As in the Eden restaurant?
It's made specifically to... I'm not going to make that joke. It's going to say... It sounds German, so I was going to say it's made specifically to kill Jews. But that's a terrible joke.
Good grief.
They had closed up at one point, but it looks like they're reopening for a limited time.
Yes. Really?
Really? Like they have cookies and cream flavor and Starbucks. You like too, Mayu?
Of course, I hesitate, but in the end, that settles it. Starbucks. Then we'll go. As long as we definitely get some cookies and cream. Saying you have no money because you did too much shopping is out of the question.
Wow. Why do you say that? Because she's a girl? I know. After all, I'm something of a glutton myself. You can tell by my giant anime titties.
Fine. Fine! In the end, we settle on Mint and Aquarium and ice cream for Sunday, since I have already received my reward money for moving on to the next grade. I don't need to worry about my allowance. Still, it's been 5 years.
Counts it on each finger.
10, 15, 30, 5. Good.
Did you count poorly there, Mayu?
Nope. Nothing. I bite my tongue, covering the words that had carelessly spilled out.
I'm looking forward to the aquarium. It's been about 10 years.
5. I'm looking forward to the cookies and cream. That should just end there. It's probably been about 10 years.
Should just end there.
Roll credits.
You're over-describing. Stop it. Get some help. That's not true.
It's the truth. That's the only thing I'll eat there. Himeno goes, "You little," as she playfully stretches my cheeks.
Phrasing.
The end of lunch chime sounds, and Himeno goes back to her own seat. If it's with Himeno, I'll be fine. That's what I told myself at the time. Good grief, that whole section is just... wow.
Yeah, so we should probably end it there for this episode, because that's 7 minutes longer than I intended.
Oh, really? Wow. Alright, well, that's end of part 1. Go check out Olaf the Bard, who may or may not be in the description.
May or may not be. Look me up. I'm not the one with 700 subscribers.
Yeah, right?
That's how you could find me. There's 2 of us, and I'm not the one with 700
like
subscribers.
15.
I have 1.